Few dogs are as recognizable as the Siberian Husky, and few are misunderstood in quite the same way. The beauty is real, the presence unmistakable, but it is not the full story. The Siberian Husky did not emerge as a companion dog in the traditional sense. It was shaped in one of the harshest environments on Earth, developed by the Chukchi people of northeastern Siberia to travel long distances across frozen terrain with efficiency and endurance. This is a dog built for movement, for resilience, and above all, for autonomy. At first glance, the Husky draws people in with its striking appearance. The wolf-like outline, the thick double coat, the often vivid eyes that seem to hold a quiet intensity. But that image carries expectations, and those expectations are often misplaced. Because the Siberian Husky is not a breed designed to follow without question. It is not driven by a constant need to please. It does not look for instruction in the same way many other breeds do. The Husky was bred to think, to adapt, and to make decisions in motion. And that changes everything about what it means to live with one. This is not stubbornness in the simplistic sense. It is independence, a deeper, more complex trait. A Husky does not ignore you. It considers you. That distinction may seem subtle at first. In daily life, it becomes unmistakable. Training a Husky requires clarity, consistency, and patience, not because the dog lacks intelligence, but because it possesses it in a different form. It understands patterns quickly. It recognizes repetition, but it does not respond well to rigid control or constant correction. Respect works better than pressure. Structure works better than force. Physically, the breed is built for sustained activity, not short bursts, but ongoing movement. A daily walk is rarely enough. Most Huskies need at least 1.5 to 2 hours of active exercise per day, running, hiking, or pulling. Without sufficient exercise and mental engagement, destructive behavior tends to follow, and those outlets are not always convenient. This is a breed known for exploring beyond boundaries, for testing limits, for following its own sense of direction. Secure spaces are not optional. They are essential. Recall, in particular, can be a challenge. Not because the dog fails to learn it, but because its instincts do not always align with returning on command. Again, this is not a flaw. It is a reflection of how the breed was designed. In a sled team, a Husky needed to respond to cues, but also to interpret terrain, adjust pace, and navigate uncertainty. Obedience, in the strictest sense, was never the sole objective, and that legacy remains. At home, the Siberian Husky can be surprisingly affectionate. It enjoys proximity, shared space, and moments of quiet connection, but it rarely becomes dependent. It is present, but not attached in a way that seeks constant reassurance. For some owners, this balance feels natural. For others, it can feel distant. And this is where understanding becomes essential. Many people are drawn to the Husky because of how it looks. Few are prepared for how it thinks. The difference between those two is where most experiences are defined. When the environment matches the breed, something remarkable happens. The Husky becomes fluid, expressive, and deeply engaging. Its movement feels effortless. Its awareness, constant but calm. It does not perform in the traditional sense. It participates. And when that dynamic is understood, the relationship becomes something more than simple ownership. It becomes a kind of partnership built on mutual recognition. Of course, responsibility remains. Like many breeds, the Siberian Husky benefits from responsible breeding practices and regular health care. With proper attention, its life expectancy typically ranges from 12 to 14 years. Its coat requires seasonal care, especially during periods of heavy shedding. Twice a year, the Husky blows its coat, a shedding process that lasts 2 to 4 weeks and requires brushing several times per week. Outside of those periods, a weekly brush is usually enough. What matters most, however, is not maintenance. It is alignment. The Siberian Husky is not a breed that adapts quietly to any lifestyle. It responds to clarity, to space, to movement, and to an environment that respects its nature. When those elements are present, the experience can be genuinely rewarding, not because the dog becomes easier, but because it becomes fully understood. The Siberian Husky is not defined only by its beauty. It is defined by independence, by resilience, and by a way of engaging with the world that is both instinctive and deliberate. If that way of being resonates with you, few breeds offer a presence quite like it. And when that connection happens, it tends to stay with you. Pet Pals is built for this kind of understanding. Subscribe and discover the dogs who share our lives.